Sisters, I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
It was a dream so powerful, it eventually came true. Its impact so strong, it fractured the foundation of a society.
I will promise you this, that if we have not gotten our troops out by the time I am president, it is the first thing I will do. I will get our troops home. We will bring an end to this war. You can take that to the bank.
And as people have looked away in disillusionment and frustration, we know what's filled the void. The cynics, the lobbyists, the special interests, who've turned our government into a game only they can afford to play. They write the checks and you get stuck with the bill. They get the access while you get to write a letter. They think they own this government, but we're here today to take it back.
It is no surprise, then, that the name of this American hero is often invoked. But once in a while, that legacy gets hijacked.
The Jonas brothers are here. They're out there somewhere. Sasha and Malia are huge fans, but boys don't get any ideas. I have 2 words for you. Predator drones. You will never see it coming. You think I'm joking?
Used in Pakistan, Yemen, and elsewhere, they have killed scores of civilians. The former chief counterinsurgency strategist for the U.S. State Department has estimated that drone attacks kill 50 non-targeted persons for each intended target.
We've opened up a new realm of warfare, a new realm of breaching international and domestic law.
Drones have become the symbol of America's undeclared wars.
Those are being operated by somebody at a command center in Langley, Virginia. They're watching it on a video screen. They're pressing the button. They're deciding who lives and who dies.
Washington is looking to increase the funding for drone development by 7 times over the next 10 years. A large part of that will go towards unarmed surveillance drones.
Philadelphia, I know there's some of you who are frustrated because we haven't gotten everything done that we said we were going to do in 2.5 years. It's only been 2.5 years. I got 5.5 years more to go.
I think his task will be to develop an overall strategy for America in this period when really a new world order can be created.
A series of U.S. drone attacks have reportedly killed at least 16 people in Pakistan. Washington has kept up the airstrikes despite a recent declaration from the Pakistani parliament calling for their end.
The violence must stop. Muammar Gaddafi has lost legitimacy to lead, and he must leave.
But it is the first time the American president has directly called on Muammar Gaddafi to step down.
Unfortunately, it's a large participant in our bankruptcy. Right now, it's estimated that wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, the new estimates will be over $4 trillion. It's so hard to estimate at a time when we can't even pay for medical care for people in this country.
The US president has sounded the warning bell for Libya's Colonel Gaddafi, demanding he step down.
You can't order him to step down and get out. Who the hell do you think you are? That you can talk to a man that built a country over 42 years and ask him step down and get out? Can anybody ask you? Well, I'm now going to ask you to step out of the White House. The Libyans do not want foreign occupation on their land. This is more complex than what you think. Go into Libya if you want to.
The Constitution is very clear. You don't go to war without a declaration. I think this is so sad, and the kind of thing that I have been fighting with both parties for decades now. I think it's taken one step worse because he's been a little bit more aggressive in declaring.
Do I think that our actions in any way violate the War Powers Resolution? The answer is no. So I don't even have to get to the constitutional question.
He should get to the Constitution.
You think I'm joking?
He doesn't have to be a constitutional lawyer. You take an oath of office to obey the Constitution. If we don't know what it says, how can we take the oath?
You talk about a man killing his own people when you lie to the American people, saying that Saddam Hussein had weapons of mass destruction. When you lie and then take innocent young men who come to serve their country and send them to die in Iraq, in Afghanistan, you're a liar and a hypocrite. And I warn my brother, don't you let these wicked demons move you in a direction that will absolutely ruin your future with your people in Africa and throughout the world. Look at the world that you live in. How rotten it is. We voted for our brother, Barack. Beautiful human being with a sweet heart. And now he's an assassin. They've turned him into them. They brought him to England. See? Oh, now he can stay in Buckingham Palace. Nobody stayed there. Just a few presidents. Why him? Why? See, we know this enemy.
They'll be chilling free speech. The drones will be equipped with some sort of weapon, sound cannons, some people are saying lasers. They'll be able to punish citizens who are advocating against the government. They've already been used in some instances in the United States. And in 2007, protesters in Washington, D.C. noticed small objects floating overhead that looked like dragonflies. Turned out they were robo-flies developed by the Pentagon as surveillance devices.
Which hither ye have fought from regions where I reign. Ye fools and priests, I spit upon your fire. Be gone, don't care. Fire shall have its will of thee. Be gone, don't care. And all the winds, victory with thy dust. Fill fellowship, eternal life. Once again, victory sets us free.
Do I think that our actions in any way violate the War Powers Resolution? The answer is no. So I don't even have to get to the constitutional question. You think I'm joking?